The emergency beacon screamed across the void, its desperate cry reaching the farthest corners of known space. Every species that heard it felt the same chill: someone had awakened the humans. The Galactic Council's most feared enforcers were stirring from their century-long slumber, and the galaxy would never be the same. Captain Zarachin floated in her stasis pod, dreams of ancient battles fading as warm light filled her vision. Around her, 1,000 other pods hissed open, releasing Earth's finest warriors into the sterile air of their massive ship. The humans had been sleeping for 100 years, waiting for the call that would honor their oldest debt. That call had finally come. "Status report," Zara commanded, her voice cutting through the awakening chaos like a blade through silk. "Ma'am, the Kepler Union is under siege," reported Lieutenant Torres, his fingers dancing across holographic displays. "The Void Syndicate has broken the Treaty of Andromeda. They're enslaving entire worlds." Zara's jaw tightened. The Kepler Union had once saved Earth from extinction, offering sanctuary when their home world burned. "A debt unpaid is a wound that never heals," she whispered, an old human proverb that had guided their species through countless conflicts. The human fleet emerged from hyperspace like ghosts materializing from nightmares. Their ships were smaller than the enemy's massive destroyers, but what they lacked in size, they made up for in pure, terrifying efficiency. Each vessel was a masterpiece of human engineering, designed not just to fight, but to win at any cost. "Sir, we're detecting human signatures," stammered the Void Syndicate's communications officer, his tentacles trembling against his console. Admiral Krex, the Syndicate's supreme commander, felt his blood freeze. "Impossible. The humans are extinct. We made sure of that." "The dead don't stay dead when they have promises to keep," came a voice over the comm channel, smooth as honey but sharp as a razor. Captain Chen's face appeared on their screens, her eyes burning with ancient fury. The battle that followed would be remembered for millennia. Human fighters danced between enemy fire with impossible grace, their pilots pushing their bodies beyond what any other species could endure. "Pain is temporary, but glory echoes through eternity," shouted Commander Rodriguez as his ship plunged into the heart of the enemy formation. The Void Syndicate's weapons, capable of cracking moons, seemed to barely scratch the human vessels. Each ship was crewed by warriors who had spent lifetimes preparing for this moment. "We are the storm that follows the calm," Captain Chen declared as her flagship tore through enemy lines. Like paper. One by one, the Syndicate's mighty dreadnoughts fell. Their crews, who had terrorized the galaxy for decades, found themselves facing an enemy that fought not just with weapons, but with something far more dangerous: purpose. "When honor calls, we answer with thunder," became the battle cry that echoed through the void. The Kepler Union's home world watched in stunned silence as their ancient saviors descended from the stars. The humans had kept their word, traveling across time itself to honor a debt that most species would have forgotten. Cities that had been burning were suddenly safe, their people free once again. As the last Syndicate ship exploded in brilliant fire, Captain Chen stood on her bridge, watching the celebration lights flicker to life on the planet below. Her crew had fought magnificently, proving once again that humanity's greatest weapon wasn't their technology, it was their unbreakable spirit. "A promise made is a promise kept," she said softly, her words carrying across the comm channels to every corner of the galaxy. "The humans have returned, and the universe is safer for it." The message was clear to all who heard it: cross humanity's friends, and you'll face humanity's wrath. "We are the sword that protects the innocent," had been humanity's motto for centuries, and today they had proven it once again. As news of the battle spread, every species in the galaxy felt the same mixture of relief and terror. The humans were back, and they remembered everything. Every kindness would be repaid, every betrayal answered. The galaxy had its guardians once more, and they were absolutely terrifying.